Para los que le tienen fobia a las agujas, ¿sabes de quién hablo? Chiqui, chiqui, chiqui. It's nothing.
I was thinking we could all.
Hi, my name is Mary. And yes, I have cancer. But nothing will stop me from dancing. This is not a sad story.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream. Against the wave, wave after wave, wave after wave, I'm slowly drifting.
Buenas tardes. Pues les voy a platicar de lo que yo me acuerde de lo que era Mariyu en su niñez. Cuando, en el tiempo que yo siempre estaba, cuando estaba yo con ella. Pues ella era una niña muy muy estricta. Tenía ella sus ratos de, ¿cómo diré? Muy posesiva, pero muy buena muchachita, de muy buen corazón. Ella iba creciendo y ya en su cambio de, pues era como todas las niñas también, pero ya cuando ella fue creciendo, pues ya fue cambiando, pues con sus ejercicios, acá sus piruetas de bailar, todo eso. Muy estudiosa, eso sí. Ella resaltaba en las escuelas. Cuando ponían un trabajo, ella era de las primeras en hacer las cosas bien. Cuando estaba de porrista, ya lo hacía muy bien. Le encantaba sus piruetas, hacerlas en el aire y todo. Y pues así fue pasando el tiempo, siendo ella una muchacha muy alegre. Yo siempre pensé que ella tenía su ángel, porque todo lo que hacía, pues todo parecía que era como una gracia que Dios le había dado. Así. Y ya después, cuando ya salió de su estudio que tenía que ser allá en Tuxpan, fue cuando se vino para acá. Y pues no voy a hablar tanto, ¿verdad? Porque yo no conviví con ella, pero cuando ella iba, se portaba de lo más lindo con todos. Con mamá, conmigo, con toda la familia. Llevaba Connor, no, que va, no, yo, lo máximo para mí. y pues fue su pareja, pero Dios nomás se la prestó, creo que 12 años, por ahí así, y ya tuvo su final triste. Ya no puedo decir más. Además decir que fue una formidable mujer, que de sus pocas, como su pareja. Nada más.
Hola, mi nombre es Claudio Vaquez, soy el papá de Martín. Hice una reflexión en mi país que cuando tú naciste, tú llorabas mientras todos los demás reían. Vive de tal forma que cuando tú mueras, rías mientras los demás lloran. Mi hija Marión cumplió este viejo adagio porque aparte de toda la gente que dejó en nuestro país, familiares y amigos entrañables, en los escasos 8 días que llevo aquí en la ciudad de Vancouver, me he percatado de decenas y decenas de amigos muy queridos que quisieron mucho, valoraron mucho a mi hija. Me siento muy agradecido y muy confortado por todas esas muestras de amistad y de cariño. Mi hija tenía esa especial particularidad de sellar la vida de los que le rodeaban, porque siempre fue leal, fue luchadora. Pero yo tuve el privilegio de ser la primera vida a la que alegró. Cuando ella vio la luz por primera vez el 4 de marzo de 1988, antes inclusive de que a su madre, yo tuve la oportunidad de besar su frente. Después empezó a crecer, se fue haciendo una niña traviesa y tenía peculiaridades. Era una mujer obstinada, una mujer luchadora, como decimos en mi país, terca como una mula. Fueron rasgos de carácter que le acompañaron hasta el final de sus días. Independientemente de todos los logros que ella alcanzó en las diferentes disciplinas que ella practicó aquí, pudimos, o puedo, mejor dicho, destacar que los mejores logros fue conquistar el corazón de todos y cada uno de sus amigos, pero uno en especial. El corazón, su mayor logro fue haber conquistado el corazón de este hombre, Cono, quien es una persona que merece todo mi respeto, mi cariño, mi amor, mi admiración, por todo ese amor y toda esa pasión que le demostró siempre a mi hija. Hoy al conocerlo más, al pasar tiempo con él, al darme cuenta de todo lo que hizo por mi hija, me doy cuenta realmente que yo no perdí una hija, gané un hijo. Y bueno, no quiero despedirme sin antes decirles que yo soy un hombre de fe, un hombre que predica que Dios es bueno. Y por último, simplemente quiero leer un pasaje de la palabra que nos pueda ayudar. Porque ninguno de nosotros vive para sí y ninguno muere para sí, pues si vivimos, para el Señor vivimos, y si morimos, para el Señor morimos. Así pues sea que vivamos o que muramos, del Señor somos. Porque Cristo para esto murió y resucitó y volvió a vivir, para ser Señor, así de los muertos como de los que viven. Romanos 14, 7, 9. Y así pues, si algún día la voluntad de Dios me lo permite, volveré a abrazar y a besar la frente de mi hija, una vez más, en la presencia del Altísimo. Muchas gracias, que Dios los bendiga.
My name's Brendan. I'm Connor's dad, and this is Donna, Connor's mom. The very first time I met Mary, it was at Christmas time, and I met her with Connor just outside our home in Edmonton, and I immediately knew that this was the perfect match for Connor. She came into our house and immediately blended in with our family, and she just turned out to be the most humorous, the most good-looking, tremendous cook. She basically found some things we had in our refrigerator and made us one of the most fantastic breakfasts that I can ever remember. And ever since, she came to all our family celebrations, and she did the very same thing. Blended in immediately with everybody, had a tremendous amount of fun. And at Kevin's wedding, she gave salsa lessons.
Hi, my name's Donna. As Brendan said, I am Connor's mother, and I have to say that Mary blended into our family just seamlessly. She was just immediately welcomed. She is full of life, vivacious, fun, exciting. Everything she did was so much fun. She made it fun. She was the life of the party. And I think that she really added an element to our family just to complete it. She was great. At Christmas time this last year, we're down in Phoenix, and we had a murder mystery one night, and Mary played the diva. Like you can imagine, she was absolutely perfect. Brenda and I want you to know that Mary was loved, deeply loved, and Connor did everything humanly possible to save Mary. But she's loved by Connor, she's loved by us.
Lo que puedo decir de Mari es que ella tocó mi vida y mi corazón. Sé que para todos nosotros ella fue como un ángel, para mí lo era. Siempre tuvo un gesto amable, de comprensión, era una persona muy comprensiva. Y finalmente ella se convirtió en nuestro ángel. Un ángel que siempre que voltemos al cielo y veamos las estrellas podemos ver brillar sus ojos y sentirla en nuestro corazón. Ella era mi florecita rockera, así nos decíamos. Siempre tuvimos momentos de alegría y de risas, alguno que otro de aprendizaje, pero siempre había algo bueno con ella. Doy gracias al universo porque me permitió encontrarla en esta vida, por todos los abrazos que nos pudimos dar y todos esos momentos que siempre llevaré en el corazón. Hoy pienso que su espíritu era tan especial y tan grande que no cabía en ese cuerpecito hermoso y por eso ella tuvo que trascender. Sin embargo, siempre estará en nuestros corazones y en nuestras vidas para la eternidad. Te amo mucho, mi florecita rockera.
I always had a very special relationship with Mary because I had all these cool experiences with her. I got to go to Coachella and Squamish and Pemberton and Burning Man. And at each of these places, we always had something really special that would happen at each of them. And it hurts me or sad because I know that Mary's not going to be at those festivals. But I know she is always going to be. And I was reminded of that the other day when I happened to be driving through Squamish. And I wasn't sure how I was going to feel sad or what emotion was going to come over me. But when I was driving by or through, all I could do was just smile. And I think that was Mary's way of saying it's okay. It's okay.
So I met Mary at an audition a few years ago, and it was a super lame audition, but we had brought these piles of shoes, and I was like, oh my god, I love your shoes, and oh my god, I love your shoes, yes. Gave her a ride back into the city, and it just felt like I always knew her. And anytime we had gigs or dance stuff and we'd hang out, it was like we knew each other. There was no need to explain. And one day we were like, wait a sec, maybe I should actually know you better. And definitely one of the best decisions I ever made. Mary is one of my best friends and one of the best teachers I've had in life. She taught me how to do my makeup, how to do my hair. She'd yell at me for all the different colors I do. Sorry, Mary, I know it's a different color. And even from the hospital bed, she'd be teaching me, helping me better my samba. Your arms need to do this, need to do that, da 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 da. Yeah, she was such a great teacher, and I know she was a great teacher to so many of us. I was talking with Gabby, and we were mentioning how everybody that you meet through Mary has this like little light and that little touch that makes them so special. And that light is Mary, and she knew how to pick them, definitely, for sure. At the end of the day, I'd say we are left with these amazing connections and so much love. Gracias, amiga. Te amo.
¿Qué onda, flaca? Pues bueno, aquí estamos viendo todo lo que se tiene que hacer. ¿Y qué te puedo decir? Tú sabes lo mucho que te quería, lo mucho que te aprecié. Como todos teníamos algunos problemas, ¿verdad? Pero nada que ninguno de los otros hermanos no tuviera. Pues bueno, destrozados, tristes, pero muy alegres porque siempre hiciste lo que quisiste, viviste mucho, viviste bien. Sí, qué padre que hayas vivido todo eso y bueno, solo nos dejas un buen ejemplo de cómo debemos de vivir, de cómo debemos tratar a la gente para que estemos todos unidos. Y al final de todo lo lograste, uniste a toda la familia como lo quisiste siempre. Y bueno, te vamos a extrañar mucho, me dejas mucho que cumplir, muchas metas por cumplir, muchas enseñanzas. Y vaya, tú me enseñaste que nada es imposible mientras luches duro. Voy a extrañar mucho y todo de ti en realidad. No aprovechar tanto el tiempo también. Pero son cosas que no sabes hasta que pasan. Gracias por todo, gracias por tus enseñanzas y nos vemos pronto. ¿Va?
What can I say about Mary? Well, it's very easy. Wow. ¿Qué puedo decir acerca de Mary? Wow. Es lo mismo en inglés o en español. Wow. Mira lo que ella hizo solo un día después que nos conocimos. Look at what she did just one day after we met.
My name is Mary. And yes, I have cancer. But nothing will stop me from dancing. This is not a sad story. This is Ibido.
Hay que dejar esto claro. Las cosas hay que llamarlas por su nombre. Oye, Prince, y si a ella le gusta la champeta.
Las cosas hay que llamarlas por su nombre. Eso era Mary. Wow, maravillosa, linda, alegre. Ella iluminó todo el estudio cuando llegó. Mary, she bring up the studio that day. Everybody was so happy to meet her. And we just met 4.5 months. And I say thanks God to have the opportunity to meet her. Yo conocí a Mary, tuvimos la oportunidad nada más de compartir 4 o 5 meses y le doy gracias a Dios por esta oportunidad. Te extraño, Mary. Love you.
Even if I could see into your mind, even if I try to see, I still never really know if you care. You didn't hear a word that I said, 'cause I told you too many times it's the little things that count, which can make someone feel special. I think you're always in two minds, and it's forever that way. I know what you're gonna say. I told you too many times it's the little little things that count, which can make someone feel special. I think you're always in two minds, and it's forever that way. I know what you're gonna say. It's the little things that count, which can make someone feel special. I think you're always in two minds, and it's forever that way. I know what you're gonna say. I told you too many times. It's the little things that count, which can make someone feel special. I think you're always in two minds, and it's forever that way. You're gonna say I told you too many times. It's the little things that count, which can make someone feel special. I think you're always in two minds, and it's forever that way. I know what you're gonna say. I told you too many times. It's the little things that count, which can make someone feel special. I think you're always in two minds, and it's forever that way.
So what I loved most about Mary is how awesome she was. She was a great addition to our family. One of my best memories with her was when her and Connor came at Christmas a couple years ago, and they were over at our house, and I told her I was interested in taking dance classes and the tango, and she told me, she talked me into bachata lessons instead. She took me and grabbed me and danced with me in the kitchen, and now Kevin and I take dance classes together.
And one of my best memories is our first Christmas with Mary. She was just so open and loving and so great. And I really liked that she bought us all these cowboy hats that were made out of beer boxes, and we were all just running around and taking pictures, and it was a blast.
Muchas personas me dicen que soy buena amiga por estar con Mari. Lo que no saben es que ella fue mi amiga, mi ángel, antes que cualquier otra persona. Mi forma de expresarme es a través del dibujo de las líneas, y cada una de estas líneas es la forma que tengo de decirle a Mari que sé que está en el cielo, que ella es la que ha logrado que yo sea una mejor persona. Y soy una mejor persona gracias a ella. Quiero decirles que estoy agradecida por haberla conocido y que ella haya tocado mi corazón. Y la amo demasiado. Me ofreció el regalo más grande que puedo tener en esta vida, y es el amor y la amistad. Gracias.
Mary, you're one of the most courageous, optimistic, beautiful, positive, and genuine souls I've ever met. The mark you left here will last forever. You have touched and inspired so many lives. I'm honored I had the opportunity to get to know you, and share so much fun memories and laughter together. I still can't forget the time you and your mom hid my gloves on the top of Cypress Mountain and had me doing a scavenger hunt to find my gloves. Continue to shine the light you left upon us. Until we meet again, my sister and my dear friend, sleep well.
Mary, heaven has gained the spunkiest angel. I know when we first met, you weren't the most fond of me. For some reason, we were disagreeing on the choreography for our sexy Santa dance in the Raw show. However, during our year over felines, we got a lot closer, and I'm so thankful to have spent that season dancing with you, and so honored. I will never forget your drive and determination to dance and perform as if nothing was wrong. You would come to practice and to the games straight from the hospital like a true champ. Your energy always lit up the room. And you were never ever afraid to be your true authentic self. I will never forget our car rides to and from practice, and I'll always remember the stinky farm we drove by and how I always made sure to roll up the windows for you because you didn't like the smell. I know you always mentioned that if we were younger and we went out together, we would have been a dangerous duo. I will make sure to always carry on your crazy legacy and to dance in your honor. Thank you for being straight up with me when I needed to hear it, even if it was too much for my sensitive tushy at the time. Your sense of humor and sass will live on forever. You have inspired me in so many ways, and I know you will forever be teaching me life lessons. Love you to the moon and back, the baby of the group.
Desde que yo conocí a Mari, lo que me impresionó de ella desde un principio fue su energía. Siempre estaba con una energía increíble y la pasión que pone al hacer las cosas. Siempre tenía la manera de hacer de algo totalmente ordinario algo extraordinario. O sea, siempre tenía su sello personal en lo que hacía, y yo dejé Vancouver llevándome todo eso de ella. O sea, una motivación increíble, una manera diferente de hacer las cosas. Y lo que más me gustó fue que, a pesar de que viví muy poco tiempo con ella, supimos fortalecer la amistad, y el tiempo y la distancia hizo que nos uniéramos cada vez más. O sea, nos veíamos una vez al año y aún así estábamos en contacto todo el tiempo. Ella y yo decíamos que nuestro café en la mañana es nuestra manera de conectarnos. Ella pensando en mí durante su café y yo pensando en ella, y eso es lo que yo atesoro. El tesoro con el que me quedo es mi café en las mañanas pensando en Mana Mari. Y bueno, además agradezco todas las amistades que ella dejó en mi vida, porque son muchas y sé que son reales. Te amito, Mana Mari.
Este video es para conmemorar la vida de Mariyum, para celebrar su vida, en mi caso, para dar las gracias a ella y al universo y a todo por haberla conocido, por haberla puesto en mi camino, por haber sido una persona tan admirable en su entusiasmo, su sonrisa, su forma de ver la vida, sus chistes, sus juegos, su cariño hacia todo el mundo. Entonces, para mí es un privilegio haberla conocido, Mariyum, haber estado contigo, haber sabido tanto de ti, cómo empezaste de chiquita, de 17 años, con esa sonrisa, con ganas de estudiar en Canadá, y cómo el tiempo te fue transformando en esa mujer tan completa, bailarina profesional, cheerleader, buena cocinera, pues toda llena de vida, de amor, de todo lo que hiciste en tu vida, que es un gran ejemplo, y sobre todo esa fuerza y esa entereza de haber luchado contra el cáncer, de haber dado tanto testimonio y tanta conciencia a la gente, que yo estoy segura que tu testimonio va a servir a muchas personas para darles fuerza y esperanza, y para saber cómo confrontar pues la vida, ¿no? La vida con toda su gama de colores, de retos, de tristezas, de alegrías, de todo lo que nos enseñaste. Yo me quedo con eso para toda mi vida. Te llevo conmigo, te siento conmigo. Para mí eres una energía preciosa que ahora va a brillar, que ahora va a estar ahí por nosotros, y además para mí no es un adiós, sino un hasta luego, Mariyum. te quiero mucho y gracias por haberme confiado y por haber compartido conmigo tu vida en tantos momentos, por haber sido parte de Class, por haber sido parte de mi familia, por haber estado en unas navidades, en la fiesta mexicana, por haberme invitado a tus eventos, por haber compartido tanto, Mariyu. Te quiero mucho, te voy a querer siempre. Me quedo con tus palabras, con todo lo lindo que me dijiste, con todo lo que significó para ti, que la verdad nunca me lo esperé y te lo agradezco. Y quiero que sepas que lo que me dijiste en cada momento, lo que me confiaste en cada momento, está bien guardado y lo voy a usar para que se haga lo que tú pensabas que se quería hacer, que era que todos estuviéramos felices este día, que Connor saliera adelante, que supiera que pues yo estoy segura que sabe, pero que era tu preocupación saber que él fuera feliz porque te hizo muy feliz y eso, si en mí está ayudarte, sabes que lo voy a hacer siempre por ti y por todo el legado de amigas que nos dejaste, porque todas son como imagen de tu amor y de tu cariño. Entonces, hasta el cielo, un amor, un cariño, un beso y hoy vamos aquí a celebrar tu vida, María. Hasta pronto.
Ranita, yo solo quiero decirte que te amo y que eres mi orgullo. Te lo dije creo que muchísimas veces. En esta vida tú fuiste mi hermana y siempre he estado muy orgullosa de ti, de lo que fuiste, de lo que eres y de la persona que todos recordaremos. Esa chispa de ti. A pesar de que siempre me estabas regañando, gracias a ti hoy soy una mejor persona, sé escribir bien Sony, porque a pesar de que te sentías mal, siempre me regañabas y me decías, se escribe así, se hace así. Entonces, sabes que yo nunca lo tomé a mal y agradezco que me amaras así como por lo necesitaba. Aunque me siento muy tranquila porque sé que estás mejor con mamá. Te amo.
I had the pleasure to have met Mari for the last 10 years, and I was honored to be able to be with her in the journey that she had for the last 3 years. Mari was an inspiration for everyone. Personally, she helped me shape the person that I am right now. She gave me such a beautiful advice that it took her all her life to appreciate. I am going to miss her so much, and I'm sure we all will as well. I am happy to have met her, and I'm glad that I'm here to be able to celebrate her life.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand, I wanna hold your hand, I wanna hold your hand. Oh please, say to me, let me be your man. And please, say to me, you let me hold your hand. Let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand, I wanna hold your hand, I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Mary and I met back in 2010, and I was 27, she was only 21, and we met dancing on the dance floor, and I knew from the first time that I met her that I had just met someone very special, and we had chemistry right away, and I made sure that I didn't leave there without getting her phone number and making sure that I had a chance to take her out on a proper date. So we started slowly and kind of had a carefree first few years, and just young and stupid and just having fun and not really caring too much about labels and everything like that. And 5 years into our relationship, well, 4 years actually into our relationship, her mother was diagnosed with cancer, and that was the first real moment that really brought us together even closer. And then a year later she was diagnosed with cancer, and that's when our relationship, I think, really started to grow, and when there was just more meaning, and you just don't want to take things for granted. And you know, we had our ups and our downs, and I always told Mary that it was going to have to be her that broke up with me, because I would never break up with her. And I was serious about that. I would never break up with her. And when she got diagnosed, I fainted, and she was more concerned about being able to have kids, because it was in her uterus, and she really, I think, was heartbroken that she may never be able to have kids. And of course I was just worried that that she may not even survive. Like, why is she worried about kids when, what about her? I said, what about you? You need to survive first. And so then from there things got really bad, and then they got much better, and the treatments were working, and she bounced back, and we just started just living normally and doing things that we would normally do, and planning for the future and staying optimistic. And she was a fighter. She was young, 27 years old when she was diagnosed, and just the fittest person you would ever imagine. Super healthy, knew a ton about nutrition, was always going to yoga and just staying fit and working out. And we never let that stop, and never stopped living. When she got out of chemo, she was going to try out for the felines again, and she was so upset that she wasn't going to be able to try out for the felines this year because she had cancer, and she'd just come out of chemo and she was bald. And she said, I'm just going to go to the tryouts anyway and just see if, just be supportive of the other girls that are there, and, just watch. And I said, well, why don't you just try out, and if you don't make it, we all understand why. I mean, you just came out of chemo, so, but whatever, just go for it. And she did, and got past the first round, and then the second round, and then the third round, and she got invited back to the final cut, and that's when she told them that, what was going on, and they chose her to be on the cheerleading squad, and she cheerleaded the entire season. I don't know if she missed a single game. Went to the Grey Cup, and that just shows the tenacity and the drive of Mary, and just never quitting. And from there, we made plans to to travel and still do things. We went to Burning Man. We did trips to Mexico, went to a wedding in Sonoma, and we went to another wedding in Mexico City, and you know, still just lived how we normally would. A bit harder to plan sometimes because she'd have to be going for treatments and whatnot, but I felt like we really lived the last 2.5 years since she was diagnosed, more so than we did, you know, the previous 5 years. And there's just so many moments that I'll always cherish and, you know, remember for the rest of my life. I love Mary with all my heart, and there's a void now that I'm gonna have to live with because I'll always love her and I'll think of her all the time. And thankfully we've got a lot of footage and always made sure to bring a camera and take lots of photos and videos, so I've got a ton of memories and those will never go away. And I know in the end she gave everything she could, and there's really nothing that either of us could have done more. And she went out on her own terms. She wanted to go. She was satisfied that she had lived a full life and was content with her life, and she had a good reason to be, because she did really live her life in every moment to the very end, and just lived with a lot of love and a lot of spunk and drive and just passion. She's just a very passionate woman, and I'm going to miss her very much. I would always enjoy going to watch Mary dance. She'd always have dance shows through Group for America or through one of her different dance groups, and I was always so proud when I was watching her, and she was just such a graceful dancer, and every step had to be perfect, and she really stood out, and I always just felt so proud, you know, that she was my girlfriend, and that she was that good. And you know, it wasn't just that, you know, that I told her that she was good because that's what she wanted to hear. It was because it was true. She was really that good. And just the success that her team had in Florida, she was always so modest about it. And I'd always be the one to boast and say, well, you know, she's a world champion in salsa. Twice. 2-time world champion in salsa. And silver in bachata. I was always so proud of her accomplishments. It was surreal when the doctor said that there was no more treatments, because there was always something else. It's like, well, what's next? Okay, we tried this, you know, that had success. We'll try this next, see how that goes, and everything seemed to be working to some degree and keeping the cancer at bay. And, you know, she used to joke and she'd say, oh, I'm just going to go in for my oil check now. Just go in, get my oil changed, get the tires pumped up, and I'll be good to go. And so that was always her joke. And it was true for the most part, but it was really hard to hear that, you know, that there wasn't something after this last chemo. There was, well, what's the plan? Well, we make sure that you're comfortable. That was the plan. And so she never accepted that. I never accepted that. And we just wanted to find a way, some treatment, something to still try that hasn't been tried yet. There's got to be something. And then it became very real. I wrote her a letter. I started writing a letter
and the words just spilled onto the page. And before I knew it, I'd written 2,000 words, and it was my last letter to Mary. And in the end, it was her and I together alone, her in a hammock, and me by her side, holding her hand and reading her that letter as she shut her eyes and just listened with her eyes shut and not reacting or anything, just listening. And then after I finished the letter, I played her a song from her childhood, Hija de la Luna. And it was a very peaceful song, and I felt a range of emotions, but I did feel relief for her. I had told her, I said, you know, you had a really beautiful life, and she said, we had a beautiful life, and we did have a beautiful life. And I'll always love her.
We'll sit enthroned in white grandeur, but tired, we shift a whisper of wayward silver hair from your eyes. I'd never seen you unkempt before. As you whispered, darling, close the door. Well, how have I not made a note of every word you ever said? Time is not on our side, but I pretend that it's alright. She says the Lord has a plan, but admits it's pretty hard to understand. Before you leave, you must know you are beloved. And before you leave, remember I was with you. Are you afraid? However, could you not be in this rosy light? This is strange. I feel a hand come through the mirror, pointing at the light. Point at the light we never see, as you put your feathered arms over me. Before you leave, you must know you are beloved. And before you leave, remember I was with you. And as you leave, I won't hold you back, beloved. We'll sit and talk the stars down from the sky. I'll not forget the chaos in your eyes, love. And as you leave, you must know you are beloved. And as you leave, I can see the wildest come for you. And as you leave, I won't hold you back, beloved. And as But I hope that I see you again. I'll see you in another life. I'll see you in another life. I'll see you in another life. It comes and goes in waves. The colors are starting to fade away. I call and talk to your friends. Passing time as it bends and breaks. Yeah, I know it. I've made my mistakes, but I hope that I see you again. I'll see you in another life. I'll see you in another life. I'll see you in another life. So I guess it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, I guess it's time to close the door. So I guess it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, I guess it's time to say goodnight. I'll see you in another life. 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 Tonto el que no entienda, cuenta una leyenda que una hembra gitana conjuró a la luna hasta el amanecer. Llorando pedía al llegar el día de esposar un calé. Tendrás a tu hombre piel morena, desde el cielo habló la luna llena, pero a cambio quiero el hijo primero que le engendres a él, que quien su hijo inmola para no estar sola poco le iba a querer. Luna quiere ser madre y no encuentras querer que te haga mujer. Dime, luna de plata, ¿qué pretendes hacer con un niño de piel? Hijo de la luna, de padre canela nació un niño, blanco como el lomo de un armiño, con los ojos grises en vez de aceituna, niño albino de luna. Maldita su estampa, este hijo es de un payo y yo no me lo callo. Luna quiere ser madre y no encuentras querer que te haga mujer. Dime, luna de plata, ¿qué pretendes hacer con el niño de piel? ¡Estás grabando! De la luna. Gitano al creerse deshonrado se fue a su mujer, cuchillo en mano. ¿De quién es el hijo? Me hace engaño fijo y de muerte la hirió. Luego se hizo al monte con el niño en brazos y allí le abandonó. Luna quiere ser madre y no encuentras querer que te haga mujer. Dime, luna de plata, ¿qué pretendes hacer con un niño de piel? Hijo de la luna. Y las noches que haya luna llena será porque el niño esté de buenas. Y si el niño llora, me guarda la luna para